It starts with a scent and a step, a new environment, a fresh start, and the quiet curiosity of a creature finding its place. 60% of the comfort is on the bed, but 40% of the peace is on the floor. It's a silent contract of coexistence written in sleep. Every day is a rhythm. From the morning sun to the cycles of care, we build a language that doesn't need words. This isn't just luck, it's evolution. Feline biology is hardwired for attachment, seeking out a safe haven in a chaotic world. Smart ownership means taking the reins. It's the path where intuition meets a checklist of responsibility. Simple math. If you're cold, they're cold. Understanding their thermal needs is the first step in true empathy. We often wonder what they're thinking, but the answer is usually right in front of us, hidden in their behavior. A pool of sunlight, a warm heater, or a laundry basket. These aren't just spots. They are anchors of security. We ask the questions, but the bond is the mark. It's the permanent imprint they leave on our lives and our homes. Because at our core, we are only vulnerable when we are alone. We are only truly safe when we belong. It begins with an expression, a silent plea for warmth and safety that every dog owner recognizes in their heart. When the temperature drops, the world changes. What feels like a brisk walk to us can be a survival test for them. Protection isn't just about a roof over their heads. It's about the layers we provide to keep their inner spark alive. Smart placement of warmth transforms a cold house into a sanctuary. It's about being where the heat meets the heart. Even in the concrete jungle, their primal needs remain. The city may be cold, but their world doesn't have to be. Leading the way requires more than a leash. It requires the knowledge to shield those who cannot shield themselves. The payoff is simple: a happy, healthy companion who knows they are safe in your hands. Because in the end, we don't just own them. We are the guardians of their comfort, today and always. Notice the green check mark over the secure connection label. This signifies that your pet's bond is healthy and active. By following this path, you ensure a lifetime of mutual trust and emotional safety within your own home. Look at the meow and purr icons. Our characters, dressed in simple black and blue, illustrate that communication isn't just about sound, it's about the frequency of the heart. These vocalizations are the building blocks of their language. Here we see the positive reinforcement and trust banners. By rewarding good behavior, we create a feedback loop of love. It's a scientific approach to training that replaces fear with a deep, lasting friendship. Tracing back to the feline ancestry, we see how wild instincts evolved into domestic comfort. The background highlights the journey from the ancient wilderness to the modern living room, proving that their needs haven't changed, only their environment. Research from Kyoto University, Japan, has unlocked the secrets of how pets perceive us. This character, pointing toward the rising sun, symbolizes the enlightenment we gain when we look at the world through a scientific lens. This diagram of feline evolutionary biology shows the safe haven and bonding cycle. Notice the detailed anatomical sketches of the ears and paws. Every part of their body is designed to seek out a safe social connection with us. Under the labels of behavior and biology, we find the true essence of our pets. Whether they are exploring or resting, their actions are governed by thousands of years of survival instincts and social adaptation. Observe the enrichment and comfort zone. By providing high perches and soft hideaways, we satisfy their natural desire for a safe haven. It's about creating a world where they can truly be themselves. This is the feline connection molecule. Much like a chemical bond, the link between a human and a cat is made of socialization and attachment. It's a complex structure that results in a simple, pure love. Finally, we see the mark. Standing beside the red cat, the thinker realizes that understanding is the greatest gift. This is the mark of a true guardian, one who doesn't just own, but truly understands. The blueprint of love begins here with the feline connection molecule. Notice how socialization and attachment act as the atoms that bind us together, creating a scientific structure of domestic harmony that is as real as chemistry itself. Within the inner circle of feline evolutionary biology, we find the true safe haven. By understanding the socialization and attachment rings, we unlock the secret to a bond that has transcended thousands of years of evolution. Whether it's the feline or canine standard, the goal remains the same: connection. This cross-species comparison shows that while their biological needs differ, their emotional drive for a safe haven is a universal constant. To take the reins means following the path all smart owners follow. Observe the checklist and the light bulb icon. These represent the moment of clarity when a guardian chooses education over guesswork to lead their pet to safety. Look closely at the shivering lines around the dog. It's a physical manifestation of vulnerability. By recognizing these subtle cues, we transition from being simple owners to becoming the safe haven our pets desperately need. Here, behavior and biology merge. The diagram illustrates how every instinctual movement is tied to their evolutionary past. Understanding these foundations is the key to creating an environment where a pet doesn't just survive, but thrives. In this space, enrichment and comfort are the primary anchors. From harsh sunlight to the heater, and even the laundry hamper, these objects aren't just furniture. They are the tools we use to build a secure world. We ask many questions, but the mark is the final answer. Standing with the red cat, the thinker realizes that the bond isn't just a feeling. It's a permanent mark of trust that defines the human-animal relationship. As the text says, we are only vulnerable, the only time they feel safe. Like the fox in its den, our pets rely on us to create the burrow. In their vulnerability, they find the strength to trust us completely. Explore the feline ancestry. Against a backdrop of the ancient wilderness, we see how the domestic cat's journey began. Understanding their wild roots is the first step in providing the safe haven they seek in our modern homes today. When biology meets behavior, we find the heartbeat of companionship. This diagram shows how every instinctual action is driven by their unique evolution, creating a cycle of socialization that turns a house into a shared sanctuary. The feline connection molecule is the chemical bond of friendship. Notice the spheres labeled attachment and socialization. These are the essential elements that stabilize the relationship between a guardian and their pet. To take the reins is to lead with knowledge. By following the checklist of smart ownership, illustrated here by our guiding character, we move away from uncertainty and toward a future of mutual trust and security. Look at the enrichment and comfort zones, from the harsh sunlight hitting the floor to the warmth of a heater or the safety of a laundry hamper. Every object in this image serves a biological purpose for your pet. In the center of feline evolutionary biology lies the safe haven. This intricate diagram of attachment and socialization proves that a pet's need for safety is hardwired into their DNA just as much as their need for food. Groundbreaking research from Kyoto University, Japan, highlights the deep connection we share. As our character looks toward the sun icon, we are reminded that science is the light that reveals the true depth of our pet's emotions. You might ask, why are you asking some questions? But the mark is the answer. As the thinker stands by the red cat, we realize that the bond is an indelible mark left on our soul, a permanent connection of trust. The fox in the burrow reminds us we are only vulnerable, but within that vulnerability, they feel safe. Creating a safe haven is our greatest responsibility as guardian, ensuring peace for those who depend on us. Our journey begins with feline ancestry. Set against the backdrop of the deep wilderness, we see how the modern house cat still carries the spirit of its ancestors. Understanding this wild lineage is the key to creating a truly safe haven in our homes. When we look at the intersection of biology and behavior, we see the science of friendship. This diagram illustrates how evolutionary instincts drive daily actions, helping us facilitate better socialization for a more harmonious life together. The feline connection molecule isn't just a metaphor, it's a structure of trust. By balancing attachment and socialization, as shown in these molecular spheres, we create a bond that is chemically and emotionally unbreakable. To take the reins is to lead with empathy. Our guiding character here uses the checklist of smart ownership to ensure every need is met. It's the transition from a simple pet owner to a dedicated guardian. Pay attention to the shivering lines on this canine. This is a high priority signal. It reminds us that comfort is the ultimate safe haven. Recognizing physical distress is the most direct way to show our pets they are protected. Mapping out enrichment and comfort reveals a pet's world. From the harsh sunlight by the window to the warmth of a heater or the security of a laundry hamper, every object is a tool for emotional stability. This core diagram of feline evolutionary biology centers on the safe haven. By understanding the overlapping rings of attachment and socialization, we align ourselves ourselves with the natural biological drives of our feline companions. Research from Kyoto University, Japan, proves that our pets are more aware than we think. As our character points to the rising sun, we see that science is the dawn of a new understanding in animal-human relationships. We ask, why are you asking some questions? But the mark is right there. Standing with the red cat, the thinker realizes that trust is a visible mark on our lives, a permanent bond that speaks louder than words. As the fox rests, the truth is clear. We are only vulnerable the only time they feel safe. By acknowledging their vulnerability, we find our purpose, to be the safe haven they can always return to.